Okay, and so, and with that being said, let me grab my chapter one. With that being said, I think we're focusing on a little too much on the defund the police situation, because when you analyze these things in regards to defund the police, what's gonna happen, you know, with people who are really struggling out here, who really need,
who are in a desperate and dire situation.
And now you may be at home by yourself and someone's trying to break into your place. Like, who are you going to call? Are you going to call on Jesus to come and save you? Who are you going to, Buddha? Like Allah? Like, I doubt if they're going to just magically pop up and, help you out, save you, rescue you, if
a criminal
come into your house. So I think we need to really start thinking logically, and defunding the police is not going to make situations better for us as a whole. It's going to be more chaos, and it's more, people, unfortunately,
who are black and in our neighborhoods,
who will possibly be breaking into our homes and just, and causing chaos. Like, we know this. We know how we could get sometimes, especially if you live in a particular area. So, I know a lot of black people are not on this defund the police, the ones with common sense, especially the ones who live in, very corrupt environments, who live in, what they call a ghetto. I say the world is a ghetto, but that lives in, the quote-unquote ghetto, with less fortunate resources. These people do not want to, I'm sure they do not want to defund the police, because, you have elderly people who cannot, protect themselves, and it doesn't make sense to defund the police when you have elderly people, handicapped people, and some of these people live alone. And some of these people are easy targets for burglars
and criminals.
I don't think we're really thinking wisely and looking at the big picture as far as the defund the police. It's really gonna hurt us in the long run, and it's hurting some of us now. What's gonna happen if somebody perverts? You got perverts out here,
due to these free porn sites running around here, hypersexual.
You don't have to pay for it. Don't ask me how.
Everybody knows this is true.
But and then you have, just, you have crazy people out in this world. So, defund the police? No. Like, no. I want the police to be available for me if I need them. I haven't had to call the police in many years. But I know the last time I had to call the police, it was in regards to, some young brothers that look like me. They ain't look like me, but I'm just saying, like, the same ethnic background. That's what I'm saying. Stole my vehicle, but that was many years ago. But I don't live in that area anymore either. So, I'm just saying, what about the people who live in these type of areas who will need the police to come out and help them? What about the elderly people? What about the handicapped people? Have we thought about this defund the police situation? I don't really think so. I think not me, but I'm just saying that a lot of y'all black people just got so emotional
and just jumped on this bandwagon,
the defund the police situation. And I know that, some of you have been harassed by police officers. I have a son, so yes, he has been harassed, but by a police officer, pull them over, you know, in the same day, like maybe 4 or 5 times in the same day. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? However, my son, he's not about to defund the police. Now,
Reform the police, I can get with that.
extensive background checks, how black officers police black neighborhoods. You know, it doesn't make sense. You have white officers coming in policing, you know, black people who are not even familiar with the area, not even familiar with the people, not even familiar, you know, with, you know, our language, not from, so no, not familiar with our demeanor, you know, so no, I think all that needs to be reformed, but I do not think that to defund the police is a logical way to go. It's just not. It's an emotional way to go. And I think it's all political, and I think that black people have been caught up in this. And black people are the key factor in all this shit that's going on right now. And I know, and we have the power to make this shit change. You know, if you don't want, listen. If you, I'm not, you know, listen. I know no white people is gonna come and save us. It's just not gonna happen. You know, just like let's be realistic. It's not gonna be Biden. It's not gonna be Trump. Trump, I believe. I'm not a Democrat or a politician. Or a Republican. But as far as having trust in someone, it definitely ain't no Biden and Kamala. That's out the door. But for as far as Trump, you know, I kind of, you know, did my research on him.
Due to his policies and the $5 billion platinum plan.
With him before I go with any other. I know that white people, they're not here to save us, because, you know, us to uprise is their demise. Okay, so it's just not. Listen, if we really want to, you know, come up, you know, we have to do this together. Black people need to come together. We need to put our money together to get our own banks, to have our own grocery stores, to have our own schools, to have, you know, shit like that. But as far as us, you know, trying to, you know, vote people in and all this,
to become liberated, did
it. But I think for us to have a chance, I think we have a chance with, I think Trump, you know. It's kind of weird that he contracted coronavirus right now. I think that's crazy. But we'll see. Maybe, you know, we'll see how these therapeutics work with him. And, but I know I'm not taking no vaccine. That's just out. That's just not going to happen. I know y'all can say, oh, she crazy. I don't trust the motherfucking government. Y'all motherfuckers, excuse me, are y'all crazy? I don't trust them. I know the history behind what they have done to black people. And with this, send the black kids back to school first and all this stupid bullshit. And, the coronavirus, the testing, it's not going to work without black people. Like, get out of here. Like, no, let's not be fools, people. Okay? Let's not do that. But anyways, just me ranting. So, you know, that's all I have to say. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright, peace to the universe.